Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Vicky if you don't know me already, and if you do, thank you so much for coming back to another video. So in this week's video, I was basically just playing around and I picked up the Me, Myself and Mitchell palette again, and I've gone for a blue look, as you can see, and I've also gone for the shade Breakfast at Tiffany's by Jeffree Star Cosmetics on my lips. I feel like it's a bit of a Marmite, you'll either love it or you'll hate it, but I really love how this looks. So all the products that I've used are listed below if you want to see any of what I've used or purchase it yourself or anything. It's all down there, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so excuse this on my head, I can't find my headband. This is Hedwig from Harry Potter on my head, keeping my hair off my feet. That's what we're dealing with right now. Okay, so I've just gone and done my brows off camera. I've carved them out with my concealer like I usually do. If you want to know what I do for that, just literally go back to a previous makeup video, it's the exact same. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the Me, Myself and Mitchell palette again, but I want to do a blue look this time because the blues in here are really nice. There's only two of them, but they're still gorgeous. So they're here. So you've got this dark navy royal blue, which is called Moody Mitch, and then this one that's like a turquoisey blue that's called Mist. So what I'm thinking is kind of like a halo eye, in the way that I'm gonna, I don't know actually, I'm quite indecisive when it comes to stuff like this, aren't I? But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay down the darker colour. I'm gonna do that in like a V shape, and then I'm gonna do the lighter, I think. I always try and describe what I want to do and then I change my mind, so we'll just start straight away. So I'm going to pick up the darker shade Moody Mitch. I'm just going to use this brush. It's quite a thick brush, but it's shaped quite well for packing shapes in quite precisely. So I'm just going to pick up that navy, tap a bit of the excess off because it can get really pigmented. Okay, so I've just got some on my brush and I'm just going to pat that here. The opacity that you get with these shades is ridiculous, and obviously the P. Louise base really helps it as well. But look how opaque that is, it's crazy. Right, what I think I'm going to do is take it down here just slightly, and then later on I'll do shimmers and things down there, so I'll just go here. Okay, so I'm going to pack it in like a semicircle kind of shape, and then I'm going to add the lighter blue either side, and then that lovely white shimmer called Marine that we used in my last video. So I'm just going to use the other side of this brush, pick up the lighter shade and dab that on. Wow, they're so pigmented, these shades. Beauty Bay did a good job with Mitchell on this. It's already blended itself. I can see that it's not going to be a lot of work at all to do this. We're going to need a fluffy brush now. I'm going to just take the edges and just buff them out a little bit. The key to looks like this is that you don't lose your patience with blending, you just got to keep going and going, unfortunately. I am going to take a little bit of that lighter blue to help it blend out a little bit further. These shades are gorgeous. I love that blue, like love that blue. It reminds me of a peacock a little bit, this look. So what I do when I get closer to my brow is I take the brush so lightly, like it's like I'm not even touching my skin, just because you don't want to take it too high without it being blended properly, because then you'll get a harsh line and then you run out of space because your eyebrow's there basically. So yeah, just literally lightly dust that. What I'm going to do now is just go back in with a little bit more of that darker shade. Just pack it in a bit more. Honestly, with this look that I'm doing so far, the blues blend together great. It's just because they're such a dark shade against your skin tone, it's just getting that to blend in, but honestly they're so easy to work with. I have had it before where I've used shades and when you start blending them in, if you go back to my New Year's Eve makeup, it happened there, and I believe I used the Jeffree Star Alien palette there, which really upset me because I was like, oh no, I don't know what happened, what went wrong. But basically when I put the shadow down, the more I was buffing, the shadow was actually flaking off and going away, and it was leaving patches, which was not great. Whereas these aren't doing that. Okay, do we think that's blended enough? Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to take the darker shade, the Moody Mitch, I'm just going to take that a little bit closer in here, at either side. And then what I'm going to do, I don't know whether to carve out a halo eye and put all the shimmer there, whether just lay the shimmer on now and see what that looks like. I might just lay the shimmer on now. So I'm just going to go in with Marine. I used it in my last video. It's that white, this one here above the purple. It's like a white shade. It's one of those shades where you open the palette and you're like, oh, look at that. Like, it's so gorgeous. I'll just swatch it for you on my hand so you can see. I said the word iridescent when I described it last week like 100 times, but it's like that. That doesn't do it justice. On the lid, it looks really good. So I'm just going to take a bit of that on my finger. And then I am going to take just a little detailer brush and just try and spread that out nicely. And then with that detailer brush, I'm just going to grab a little bit more of that darker blue and put that as an accent, like above it, so that it shows the depth behind the, you don't lose the depth from putting the shimmer there, if that makes any sense. So like here. And then blend that out. I love this. I'm absolutely loving it. I honestly don't think that needed concealer. Like, that's just giving it a really nice look, and I like the way that it's blended. It's blended in a really nice shape. That took what? How long have I been filming for? About 5 minutes. Honestly, that really wasn't that bad at all. So what I'm gonna just do, I've just noticed at the edges it's not quite as blended, so I'm just going to fill that in a little bit. You could also add liner to this look if you wanted to. My liner's actually run out and I need to do a Beauty Bay order, so one of my next videos is going to be a haul. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and repeat this on the other eye and then I'll come back to you. These are the lashes that I've gone for. They're by Pinky Goat. I've just gone and recreated the exact same look on the other eye, and I went for a bit of an unusual lip. This is the lip I've gone for. I really like this, you know. Some people watching it might be like, whoa, what has she done? But I love this lip. This is by Jeffree Star. It's a shade Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love this. So anyway, I don't usually wear blue eyeshadow. I have blue eyes as well. So I feel like I should be wearing more blue eyeshadow, but I just don't. But those shades, honestly, I know I've used that palette twice in a row now, and I'll probably use it in another video as well because I absolutely love it. This blue look was so easy to create. Like, if you're somebody who doesn't really dabble in colour a lot and you're thinking, oh god, like, do I go for something like that? If you take like a look, for example, say you wanted to do a purple or a pink or something, if you take a darker shade, lay it in the crease, and then do your light shade on your lid, and then blend your dark one with a little bit of the lighter one to help it. That is literally all you need to do. If you guys want me to do like an in-depth blending video or like how I do my eyeshadow, let me know because I will do one. Obviously I'm not the best, but I will do one if you think it would help any of you guys out there. All the products that I've used are going to be listed in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you like this. So this was just basically a very random blue makeup look. I absolutely love it. So if you'd like to like the video, please like the video, and if you want to see more of me, please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!